是主人啊。对，我今天再去，对，我觉得剧情应该来到比较，终于来到比较重要的地方。对，终于出现了一个被害者的尸体了这样，然后那个被害者刚好是一开始出现那个黛波拉这样，很惨。反正终于到比较重要的剧情了啦。然后现在应该先调查这个尸体了。
The message. Here too.
Yes, but this isn't about Deborah, and wasn't meant for her.
It was meant for Natasha.
Obviously.
What have we gotten ourselves into, Sonny?
I don't know, Marty, but let's get ourselves out of it as soon as possible.
可是你不会觉得很奇怪吗？为什么刚来这边就有一具尸体放在这啊？这太刚好了吧
I really shouldn't be here, you know? It's New Year's Eve. I should be out partying, not dealing with this shit.
Well, it's a little late for that. I told you it was going to be a rough ride.
What you told me was it's gonna take a few hours, and it's practically nothing.
And you believed me.
Yeah, I was an idiot.
There you go.
Poor girl. How old was she? 20? 25?
Yeah, something like that.
What are we gonna do about her?
Nothing. We can call the police. Anonymously, of course.
啊！可是你们自己就是警察，警察对警察报警，好吧？
Poor thing.
还有其他的吗？不应该先调查其他的，比如头部外伤啊，还是脖颈有没有勒伤之类啊？你们就只看那个字哦，你们不先调查尸体的一些其他部分吗？不先调查那个外伤在哪吗？
Poor thing.
好吧，结果没有其他部分了，是不是？
This must be Natasha's family.
先打给动物保护团体嘛。
Wealthy.
Do you think she's from the Stavonian Tsar's family?
Oh, nobody could have survived that massacre. But I'm sure this family was also close to the fire.
What is she doing here anyway? What, an alias? Keeping secrets, and now this case? Do you think it's all connected somehow?
Let's not draw hasty conclusions, Marty.
哦，是吗？也是啊，他们是警察，所以那个交给其他负责人就好了，是吧？
Look at those clothes. Could it be a military family?
Maybe. Or Stavonian fashion.
Your intuition always astounds me, Marty. What would I do without you?
And there you go.
不过我也想说，他们干嘛可以自己再先做个基本调查吧？结果就直接那个字哎，好，然后结束哎，然后我是蛮好奇那个尸体是被勒死的，还是被什么？那个尸体是什么死因啊？比方说被勒死啊，还是被刀割死啊？哦，没有，先放在地上好了。我们call那个警察，叫他们来，叫他们直接来，要不然等他们的报告这样。
But remember what you've seen.
Yes, sir, Boss Bird, sir.
反正他们就也是啊，他反正就等那个监视小组人过来，然后之后等他们报告就好了。
What is this exactly?
A human. Mythical creature. Quite the cult in Iveria. The whole country's full of these statues.
Does it mean anything?
They say humans are the keepers of secrets and the messengers of chaos and destruction.
You don't think...
Let's take a closer look. Molly loved things like this.
不然也有些一般来说就是私家侦探嘛，私家侦探平常拿不到警方的监视报告，就得自己去调查之类的，不然也是有这种类型的啦。
How about this one here goes missing and...
Don't even finish that sentence, Marty.
结果这些东西都不是跟那个案子有关的、啊，都不是跟凶杀案有关的。
Molly loved.
How about this one here?
It's an exceptionally beautiful piece. What does it depict, I wonder?
对啊，正常情况下应该是这样，正常情况下应该是都交给别人，应该就交给那些专门负责鉴定人去做，不然就法医之类的。
I have no idea, Sonny. It's so art, I'm scared to have an opinion. Nice.
Yeah, it really is.
就他们应该什么都看不懂。 西都跟案情没关系啊。那有没有别的？对吧？如果不是专门的话，如果不是专门的，的确就放着就好了。哎。
Does this fireplace seem as suspicious to you as it seems to me, Marty?
It looks like it's never been used.
And the place has radiators in every room, meaning there's central heating.
Then why the fireplace? For decoration?
Does this fireplace...
那个里面没有密道吗？或者是暗门之类的啊？没有吗？没有密道或暗门哦。是装饰品 ？Really？ 哎，电话。就这样。没有其他东西可以看了吗？结果都是跟那个凶杀案现场一点关系都没有的东西。然后一个出口嘛，对不对？好怀念警察原本的工作吗？就是摆着等报告。
Anonymously, of course.
Do you still remember the number? I haven't called my own workplace in years.
Cretin. Of course I remember. 555-111.
Is it? Since when?
Since they invented the telephone.
Yeah, of course. No, I knew that.
Yeah, right.
拜托，这个超好记，你也记不起来。就只有2个号码而已，哎。
Bravo PD, how can I help you?
I found a corpse. A woman. She's dead. Cold. The address is Rochester Street, 37, Flowerville.
Sir, please, would you repeat that?
Rochester Street, 37. Write it down and hurry up for the sake of the wild ones. Hurry! Hurry!
Like a pro.
Yep, like I've done it before.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
How can you forget a case like that? How many times have you seen a three-headed monkey in your life?
I have a memory of a chicken, you know?
That's for sure. Now let's get the hell out of here.
桑尼大概真的不是，桑尼大概是真的不是头脑派的吧？哎，就这样，没有其他更多线索了，好吧？
You wrote that down?
It burned into my mind. Stop staring.
Okay.
Furry hell, Marty. I don't want to know.
这个鞋子该不是带波拉的吧？我比较好奇，他为什么会死在里面啊？哎，主线嘞，我的主线不见了。触发什么剧情吗？等一下。
Stop staring at it.
我已经打电话给警察了 ，So， 再看一下尸体吗
Poor thing. Does this fireplace seem as suspicious?
还是有别的东西还没调查到啦。
What are you trying to...
Nice.
我有别的东西没调查到吗？那这些都是我在做的东西啊。
How about this one?
是包包里。
Oh man,
Anything interesting in there?
Yeah, I think there is.
Oh,
there's nothing else.
哇，这个，这个刚刚没看到，哎，有，应该是这个吧
SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities. But we must find out where it's from. SN.
拿到的就只有这个线索是吗
You wrote that down?
一个 SN 的线索，然后还是那个房间里面有更多的，跟这个
What are you trying to tell me?
是跟这些东西有
Molly loved things like that.
Nice.
这是宠物对话。这边还有吗？
Poor thing. There's nothing.
这边好像应该没了。然后拿到一个 SN 的道具。
SN. Could be the initials.
找到出去，会跟这个笔记有关吗？
We stepped into.
在巴士。目前好像是这样哎。我还可以再拨一次电话。还不快来！我游戏玩不下去。哎，没了，不理了，不接了，好吧，对不对？所以还是要去别的地方找线索之类的。
Stop staring at.
Huh? What more?
Is it forbidden to?
Go stand around.
So,
Not a chance.
sorry, pal.
这边没什么新剧情的出发了。
Well,
Or
thanks. Listen, doll.
Make it quick, boys. I'm busy.
这边也不能给他，这边也不能问他，也没有什么新东西好问。
We'll do what we can.
啊，这边也没啥新东西好问。但是那边还有东西，是不是？应该是那个陆家屋里面还有东西吧？但是调查的很少啊。
Does this fireplace and the place
then why the fireplace?
是跟这个壁炉有关吗？但也没有什么隐藏开关啊。莫名其妙卡在奇怪的地方。一个 SN 的卡片，然后上面啥都没写。所以那应该是。 大塔是要给他们看的东西，是不是？这是大塔是要给他们看的东西，但是上面不知道有，可是这个东西不知道跟什么东西有关啊。
SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities. But we must find out where it's from.
这个东西不知道跟什么东西有关，然后调查其他地方也没有。应该还是要这边继续调查吧，因为它主线还在这。还是边边角角漏掉什么奇怪的东西没看到啊？
Poor thing. There's nothing else useful.
对啊，还是有什么东西藏在角落，但是，但是有够，但是都没看到什么东西啊。卡在一个奇怪的地方，完全不知道接下来要干嘛。
Damn, just like in the adventure
原来
books.
是在下面哦。
Rich animals are all insane.
You have a point.
这里面有
You
个暗门
can't be
哦。
serious. Is this some kind of...
Yeah, it's a riddle, Marty.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why use something as simple as this when a 4-digit number is almost impossible?
An idle whim, or the riddle has a meaning.
Maybe. 4 animals into 4 places. What does it represent?
Think, Marty. Where did we see 4 animals holding something in their hands?
哦，这个是那个，这该不会是那个市中心的那个警徽吧？哦，你没完啊？该不会是这个吧？
Did you know there's a theory that the Foundation War was a hoax? That the reptiles deliberately kept in the background, but in reality, they're the ones...
What? Where did you hear that? I'd never heard such sheep shit before.
I read it in Tomorrow's Word. That's a pretty prestigious newspaper.
I wouldn't use that trash to wipe my cloaca, Marty. It'll rot your brain.
Well, at least I read something other than the labels on liquor bottles.
Hey, that was a bit below the belt.
Yep, but true.
You got me.
应该是这个吧？所以这上面是鹤，然后这个有点太小，鹤羊，然后应该是指这个市徽吧？不能再靠近一点看了，这个不能再靠近一点看。应该是鹤跟羊，然后狮子跟狐狸是吧？鹤跟羊，然后狮子跟狐狸。再回去解那个，再回去解那个隐藏保险箱的东西。哎，有了有了。
Hello there. What could this be? Maybe a piece of a painting.
And there's some kind of squiggle on it. The signature of the painter? Yeah, I can't make it out.
哦，这个，然后再拿到一个关键道具，是啥？一个纸片
It's a。piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
一个纸片，
So a piece of a painting? That's it? And what's that smear on it?
It's too illegible to be a signature. It could be anything.
Well, maybe Natasha can help us. After all, this is what she wanted to show us, isn't it?
Well, that's if we find her. She should be here by now.
True. Well, then what's next? How about we peck around town some more?
We could do that, but I think we should gather what we know and try to figure out where we can go from here. Bourbon in my office.
You know what? After all this, I could use a drink.
Right answer.
哦有了，所以他们在这边拿到了一个
Nice.
纸片，在这边拿到了一张纸片，然后再一个奇怪的签名，这样一张俱乐部一张 SN 的缩写，然后再一张奇怪的画就没了。这个到底是啥东西？会是关键线索之类的吗？哇，好多新地图。
Should we say hi to the old beaver?
Sure. Mullen is an old friend, so he certainly deserves a hello.
Few people know as much about Clawville as the old wood chomper. An encyclopedia in the flesh.
Yeah, he always has something.
可以问他一些情报吗？一个报摊啊！
Mullen's car. Ancient, but kind of beautiful. Like the old beaver himself. Seems like the kiosk is still a good business.
那个报纸放在地下不会被雨淋湿吗？应该都被雨淋湿了吧？哎呦！
The taxi company for the upper class only. Politicians and gangsters. I had a chance to travel in one of these once. I was being taken to my own execution. But that's another story.
这个是被黑帮老大抓住的时候吗？
Some things are indestructible, right?
Yeah. Mullen's kiosk's been here since I was a little chick. My old man used to drive here from the other side of town for his daily papers.
Yeah, many still do. He certainly is something.
Mullen's a wizard from a forgotten age.
Yeah, kind of.
就是这个报摊已经存在很久了。就是这个马伦到底
This
几岁啊？
newspaper booth has been standing here for more than 100 years. It was always run by the Mullen family, like some strange monument to a forgotten age. This newspaper, the Clawville Chronicle, the most read and probably the most biased newspaper in the city. It's supposed to be a royalist rag, but the separatist overtones are getting stronger and stronger every day.
哦，安啊，
Chandler's used to be quite a prestigious cafe. Magnificent animals had breakfast here, and in the evenings, philosophers and writers would get drunk together and argue. The place is now just a second-hand bookshop, just a shadow of its former self, like so many. I wonder if they've got the entire Chicken Police series. Not that I give a cluck, of course, but I wonder if the Chronicle either put the Chicken Police on a pedestal or it was gnawing on our drumsticks. Mostly thanks to our dear friend, Timothy Saltwater. We made it much easier to sell the paper until the public got bored.
所以这个是蒂莫西那个写的那个报纸哦，蒂莫西写的是吧？
We're getting older and older, and Mullen's not changing a bit. Where's the justice in the...
He's just eternal.
Like an ancient god or something. Or the personification of the city.
What a lovely thought. But if the city took shape, it would most likely be some kind of vermin.
Yeah, true. But that wasn't very politically correct, coming from you, pal.
政治正确，不能歧视物品，不能歧视其他种族，说成害虫。
Hey, you know I didn't mean it like that.
哦，毛皮啊！
Yeah, I know, Marty. You're too good for this world.
Ah, thanks, boss.
It wasn't a compliment, Marty.
他们这两个真的超级爱讲干话。
Mullen never closes his kiosk.
不老
Hey,
的马伦。
Hercule. What's up, old friend?
Hello, me lads. It's good to see you. What are you doing around here where you never see a cat go by?
We're working, Uncle Mullen, just like you. But I'm afraid we're also walking a little bit outside the law.
But it's New Year's Eve. Couldn't it wait a bit? Whatever the case is, it can't be that serious.
I'm afraid it is. Maybe you can help us with a few things. After all, you know everyone in the city.
What a compliment. But of course I'll help if I can. I know you ever since you appeared in the city. Young, fresh, full of ambition. And little Marty had been just a chick when he was already coming here every day with his daddy, eh? You're like me sons, so you are.
Oh, thanks, Uncle Mullen.
所以他们年纪比他们更大，所以马伦年纪比他们还要大。
What's up, old man? Is everything all right?
Me bones are creaking. Me eyesight's getting more and more blurry. And sometimes I hear sounds that aren't even there. I think I'm getting old. Or maybe I've gone crazy already. But the old ticker's still ticking. So, here I am.
哎，这个我听不出来，因为我英文也很烂，所以我是听不出来。但是你可以隐约听得出来，他其实那个配音是有照着那些他们的什么口音哦。他会这个配音你可以听得出来，他有配出他们的口音来啊。比方说马伦的那个口音有点像是什么啃木头吗？啃木头那种感觉，就是那种动物的口音哦，会有点听得出来他们有那个动物的口音啊。而且重点是，我觉得这游戏的那个配音量超大了。我就觉得他这游戏几乎所有台词都有配，然后这游戏超喜欢，而且这游戏的那个台词对话量，我是觉得真的超多的，还蛮多的。我觉得我真的在前面一直调查，然后一直调查物件，然后那个他每个物件都会有3、4种对话，对话量超多。
Ah, it's good to still have an old familiar spot in the city.
Ah, nothing lasts forever, boys. So, what is this dirt you've ended up in again, eh?
对对对，那个我觉得那个牛的口音有点像是那个，可能像是我不知道哎，其实可能我是觉得这游戏有点可能真的有点像影射美国吧。对，我是觉得这游戏可能有点像影射美国，所以它那些口音可能是一些美国的什么在地的一些口音吧。不过我对那个他们那个美国口音不熟，所以我也不知道他们是什么那个是什么种族的口音之类的。
Just a simple case, strumming personal strings. That's why I couldn't refuse it. You know the tune.
Well, yeah. Same old song, eh?
努力写干话，真的，他们这两个主角超喜欢一边看超喜欢一边聊干话的，说哦这个是什么，然后他们一个东西就可以聊超多种台词出来。
Yeah, it's a classic.
然后反正因为我玩游戏就是一定要大概都会，反正我玩游戏反正就是好啦，它有什么内容我就把它玩出来嘛。所以他那个物件我都调查过一遍，所以我现在终于玩到有尸体出现的部分了，对，然后大半的时间都在听他们讲话，大半的时间在听他们讲那个调查对话之类的。
So, what is it you want to know? I'm at your service, my lad.
Thanks, old pal. Let's see.
因为这个马伦应该年纪已经比他们都还要大了，不知道这个到底几岁啊？
Eben's a ruthless gangster, that's for sure. But he's not bloodthirsty or stupid. You're not in danger until you're in his way, and that's not so easy to manage as the whole city's in his hands.
沙哑是因为这些角色年纪都很大吧？可能是因为这些角色年纪都很大，所以声音都很沙哑吧。
How come they never tried to approach you, Uncle?
What? Of course they tried. They wanted to buy the whole area and build some huge parking garage on it. Mongrel Mick, Ibben's #1 pug, came here and threatened me more than once. If I hadn't dug me heels in, the others would have sold up. The lawyers behind me, even Biff, the owner of Chandler's. But I told them, over my cold dead carcass.
Oh, looks like it worked.
I'm too much for them, lads. Or I'm just too famous around here to get rid of. We could say Ibben's almost almighty, but he avoids scandal like rats avoid fire.
哇，这个马伦已经，这个马伦连那个黑帮老大都不敢动哎，马伦连一本都不敢动他哎。
That's a good one.
I'm a poor nobody, my lads, but my name still carries meaning. This place has always belonged to my family. If my dead body had been found here or in the Times, it would have caused a scandal, even without any evidence. So, he usually listens to reason.
When I talked to him tonight, he seemed confused, dissolute, and impetuous to me.
That's uncharacteristic. Are you sure it was him?
Are you joking? Ibn Wessler's not usually confused with anyone else.
Of course I'm joking. Beaver humor, you know? Nobody gets it. Not even the beavers.
Nah, good one again.
这个马伦不是一般人啊，连黑帮老大不敢动他。
Hey, Martin, my lad, what's up? How's that beautiful wife of yours?
Laura's perfectly fine, thank you.
It's crazy you could grab an amazing woman like her, son. Are you blackmailing her with something?
Ah, I missed your famous beaver humor.
I'm just messing with you, son. Anyway, you look good. You're in good shape. You look more like a turkey than a rooster, if you ask me.
Thanks.
This is priceless. Thanks, Hercule. We'll be back again soon.
Yeah, sure will.
Nice girl. She used to come here for a while, but I think she moved downtown.
Yeah, she's the poster girl for workaholism. She lives in an apartment across from the PD, but sleeps at the station.
Some animals just race and race through the years of their life until someone stops them and makes them wind down.
Is there someone like that waiting for everyone?
Indeed there is, somewhere. Usually not where we're looking for them.
Yeah, right.
对，这个莫妮卡，莫妮卡直接睡警局哦。
How's Desiree?
What about her? She's still beautiful, and she's still my wife, and I still don't get why she hasn't left me already.
Because she's too much like you stubborn old dam builder.
You see, you're right about that, sonny boy.
And, the cubs?
Cubs? More like jumbo cubs. John sees a hotshot lawyer in Galadia, and Timmy also left Clawville to try his luck in Grassmore. But who could blame them?
Good move.
Ah, yeah, but they visit me often, though. They're good kids.
I know, pal. They're from a good litter.
If you say so, sonny.
结果他们就在闲话家常嘛，结果都在闲话家常啊，跟案件有关吗？
You know anything about a woman
跟案件有
named
关系吧？
Natasha Katsenko?
Sonny boy, what have you gotten yourself into again? That lass is Ibn Wessler's protege, to put it politely. She's the crown jewel of the city, a shining new star. If you dare talk to a gal such as her, you can expect some serious lead poisoning me.
Well, I suppose I should have come to you first for advice. Doesn't matter now. We're in it, Uncle. Up to our combs.
If you'll accept the advice of an old shaggy beaver, get to the end of it as quickly as you can, and try to make it out with all your feathers.
Yeah, that's the plan. But do you know anything about her? Anything, interesting?
As I've heard, Natasha is quite a mysterious lass. She came from the Stravonian Tsardom and fled to Clawville, but from what? No one knows. Some years of her life are shrouded in mystery, and that rarely means good.
You're right about that. So, that's your advice? Be careful?
At least, sonny boy. And one more thing.
What's that?
Never fall in love with a woman like her.
Thanks, Hercule. I wasn't planning to.
Nobody plans to, sonny. Just take care of each other, okay? And always carry a good gun in your pocket.
Oh, I always have one in every pocket, old-timer.
I know, Martin. I know.
他教那个，他教那个桑尼，你不要晕船，你晕船你就完蛋。他直接叫他说你不要晕船啊，提醒他。他真的有点晕船了，你知道？
What is it you want to know?
结果好吧，好像也没什么正经的消息，跟案件有关的，好像没什么。
Phyllis and Roy's are nowhere to be seen. Praise the great wild ones.
Well, let's hope this is a good omen.
Maybe finally the pincushions have started to do something with them.
And maybe it's not a coincidence, since we've just found a dead body, Marty.
Yeah. What can I say? The night's starting to get off, huh? Just like the good old days.
Well, let's just hope there won't be any more surprises tonight.
You don't believe that, do you, boss?
哦，他们已经出去调查案子了，是吗？
How many of these did we wreck in 10 years, Sonny?
9. And I have no idea. I stopped counting after year 2.
How much does it cost the city to keep us on the force?
Well, stop thinking about it. It'll make your head hurt.
Yeah, right.
他们到底破坏多少公路啊？
We should really switch to a new model. We've been driving around in these since they invented the wheel. Even the most incompetent fur smuggler can outride us on a bicycle.
Well, at least we can blame the car.
Good point. You know, we've been shot at so many times, and we shoot others so many times, that you forget that one stray bullet, and it's all over.
The last bullet in me was from you, and it wasn't stray.
I mean, don't distress yourself over it. I'm not mad at you anymore.
Thanks.
他们到底为什么以前吵架吵到要互相开枪啊？没有，也不是互相开枪啊，是马蒂对那个桑尼开枪。为什么当初马蒂会想对桑尼开枪啊？
Let's be thankful for all the bullets.
What do you mean?
Because a bullet in a wall isn't in a body.
真的超爱讲干话。哎，没在吊牌。没关系，应该还好吧？那个应该，如果你有洗烂的话，应该是不会有事情吧？也有啊，哎，那个局长在这哎。
Officer Barkman, one of Blood Boil's little protégés. Officer Barkman.
可以变成止血了吗？
Shouting in 3, 2, 1.
And action.
Martin, what the hell do you think you're doing?
We're just patrolling, sir.
At the station?
No, we're here for something else, sir.
You missed me, huh?
No, sir. I mean, yes, sir. I mean...
Why are you grinning, Santino?
I can't grin, sir. I have a beak.
Don't be cute. I can see it in your eyes.
这是什么鬼对话？我的嘴巴是鸟嘴，所以我裂不开。这什么鬼对话
Should I close them, sir?
Don't you peck at me, chicken. You hear?
We're not even here anymore, Chief. We just quickly stopped by for something.
Get out of my...
Yes, sir.
写的都是碎纸。有时候会这样啊，而且有时候如果你不小心把卫生纸放到那个衣服口袋里，它也会跟着
We
洗
have
烂
no business.
这也是很可怕。
Tonight, the heart of the...
That was beautiful, Bob.
Hey, Mon. Is the boss, angry today?
Angry? That's an understatement.
I see the New Year's madness has started. Everyone busy?
As normal, boys. The city's gone crazy, and we already have our first dead body. They found a girl in Flowerville. It's a nasty case.
What do we know about it?
Sonny, you know I can't tell you.
啊，那个他们还装傻哎，那个尸体就是他们自己发现的、啊，他们还装傻嘞。
Oh, come on, Mon. I only have 120 days left. We could pretend these are my last.
On my feathers, Sonny, stop that. It's so not your style.
He's been like this all day.
Shut up, Marty. Come on, Mon.
All right. Though I don't know much. The girl was found inside a house. I won't tell you the address. I have a hunch you already know.
Why do you think that?
Never mind. Anyway, she was naked, but there wasn't any sign of a struggle. There was a message written on the wall and on her back, too.
That's all.
That's all.
Thanks, Mon.
You're not gonna ask what the message was?
Oh yeah. What was it?
You already know, don't you?
I'm an open book to you, Mon.
One I've read too many times.
如果你早就知道，早就知道他们报的警是不是？他早就知道了。
I see the boss is ready to explode today.
What did you expect? The madness kicked in and he's gotta be at the PD. Deputy Malloy's blind drunk.
What's the name of the old man's wife again? Poor lady.
Marcia. She was waiting here for a while too, hoping it'll only take a few minutes. But as soon as they saw the state Malloy was in, she got into a taxi and went home.
So that's why the old hound's so angry.
Please, boys, don't make him more so, all right?
Unfortunately, I can't promise that, doll.
As usual.
Look what we found, Mon. Does this mean anything to you?
It's beautiful. Embossed, gilded. These are rare. But I've never seen anything like this one before. Where's it from?
I'm afraid that's a secret, at least for now.
You haven't taken vital evidence from a crime scene, I hope.
哎，他们刚好拿走两个最重要的东西就跑了。
Oh, what are you thinking?
On my feathers. You're gonna be in trouble, boys.
Only if we don't wrap it up, Mon. Listen, Mon, that girl they found in Flowerville.
You've seen her, right?
Yes, we were first on the scene.
Boys, you know I should report you immediately, don't you?
We know, Mon. We're only asking for a little more time. We're hot on the trail. If you learn anything, would you, please tell us?
Are you crazy?
Hey, keep it down. Blood boils right behind us.
Please, Mon. It's a matter of life and death.
God damn. Okay, but only because I can see how much it means to you.
Thanks, doll. We'll be forever grateful.
结果莫妮卡根本是他们那个情报机嘛。
Good old Fillmore hasn't been sniffing around here.
Yeah, he was here a week and a half ago. He used the archives and took out some public records.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and he asked me out for a coffee.
I hope you said no.
Why are you so interested, Marty?
No, I'm not.
I told him no. Just like I told you no on all 25 occasions.
Glad to hear that.
Can I be honest? I'm worried about you boys. You haven't gotten mixed up in some shady affair, have you?
We have. Sorry, Mon. I could never lie to you.
Well, then I strongly advise you to get yourself out of it because I'm not in the mood for your funeral, all right?
Furry gods, don't be so extreme, Mon. It's just some routine sniffing around.
You don't do routine, boys. When you're sniffing around, fire and chaos follow.
Hey, you're not Meredith H. Marble, the author of the Chicken Police books, by any chance? That would have been a great blurb.
I'm not joking, boys.
Okay, Mon. We'll be careful.
I hope so.
因为他们已经卷进去了，他们已经卷进去了，哎，还可以跟他对话。
You're on duty. Am I right, Mark?
Yes, sir.
Then why the hell are you standing here? Don't you have something to do?
I do, sir.
Then fuck off. And you, Sonny, don't even think about saying anything.
I wouldn't think about it, sir.
You're on duty. Am I right?
好吧，没什么话好说，哎。
Have you been flooded by patriotism too, Sonny?
Of course, Marty. I feel this way all the...
I think you're mocking me.
I think you should become a detective.
好吧，这边应该没什么重要情报，这边大概主要跟莫妮卡讲一下话吧。马伦爆胎我也去过了。
So what are we doing here
我
again,
觉得他
Sonny?
某些对话是写的幽默啊。
I don't know. Maybe we could question Natasha.
Do you think she's here?
Who knows, Marty? We'll see.
There's Fillmar. Maybe he knows something.
Yeah, maybe he's not drunk as a skunk.
Stop projecting onto others, old chicken.
Ah, shut the clock up, Marty.
No, I'm sorry I hurt your precious feelings, Boss Bird.
哎，所以可以进去找那个吗？
If this car's still here, and Wessler's already gone, that means it's not his car.
It's like your first day as a detective. You didn't consider that he could have multiple cars.
Huh, you could be right.
Sometimes I think you breathe in too much gum.
But I love the smell so much.
Hey, boys, tell me, is Natasha still inside?
I can't give you any information about that, gentlemen.
Ah, the regulations. I know. We've gotten used to it.
I am glad to hear that.
And your boss, Wessler? Can we find him in the VIP lounge?
I'm afraid I can't tell you that either.
But we can take a look for ourselves, right?
No problem, gentlemen.
Thanks, Wooly.
Your friend's not the talkative type, is he? He understands what we're saying, right?
Don't anger me, chicken, or I'll tear out your throat before you could say hemp seed.
Ha! Just try, Fleabag.
Hey, folks, relax. The night's still young. We'll have plenty of time to tear each other's throats out, but right now we're busy.
Ha! You're right.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
所以好吧，不知道那个现在就不知道那个伊本跟那个娜塔莎是不是还在里面了？
Fillmar looks a bit soaked, doesn't he?
Well, it is raining.
I didn't mean the rain, Mo.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, old bird. What are you waiting for out here in the rain?
Is that you, boys? I'm a little,
I can see that, pal.
Oh, it's all right. I just can't find my car. I don't see very well in the rain. It's my eyesight.
他是喝醉了
Pretty
吧？
bad. I should wear glasses.
Yeah, it's funny.
There ain't nothing funny about it.
Whoa, all right. Sorry.
Have you seen Natasha or Ibens?
Ibn, he got put off a long time ago. Natasha, I haven't seen her.
Thanks anyway, pal. Good luck with finding your car. You, want some help?
Could it be that I didn't come here by car? What do you think, Sonny? Old friend?
Well, I wouldn't know that, Phil, but, you take care, all right?
Ah, you're telling me? Oh, that's funny.
他这个状态也不太能开车吧？他这个状态开车的话，应该会出人，应该会出
Sonny,
出人命吧？
Tell me, Phil.
I like you. Really, I do. So listen here. Whatever happens, you hear? Whatever happens, never fall in love with that woman.
哎，突然被告白，然后突然被告白说不要喜欢那个女人，不，他意思这个说应该是说那个女人很危险，不要靠近她，意思是吧？
Do you mean Natasha?
Who else would I mean, bird brain?
Okay, Phil.
Like,
可是大家都觉得扎尼可能会晕船是吗？
maybe I came by bike.
Bike, huh? I have a hard time imagining that.
Yeah, right. Me too.
Maybe you flew.
Don't you provoke me, Marty. You hear?
Hey, I was just kidding. Don't peck off my tail feathers, brother.
真的喝到忙，
Maybe.
Bike, huh?
好喝到忙了。
Don't
What song?
stop playing innocent, Sonny. Natasha's song, it made you freeze. I've never seen you like that before.
Yeah, you're imagining things, Marty. I was just paying attention because I like the song. It has a really good orchestration.
Orchestration, huh?
Shut the cluck up, Marty.
Okay, okay. Keep your feathers on.
那个老鹰已经喝到醉到忙了，他都不知道他自己怎么来的。
Tonight, maybe we'll be on.
Oh, God, for...
对他们还在里面吗？哎，好像都不在了，对吧？这个都不在了。
Cassidy.
Whoa, Harry.
He is, you'll see.
Oh, yeah? Maybe.
他们应该都不在了吧？哎，奥利维亚在这哎。
Wessler's secretary could...
So we meet again. How unpleasant.
I'm sorry, Olivia. We won't keep you long. Perhaps you could tell us if you've seen Natasha.
She hired you and you already lost sight of her? That's unfortunate.
We should have met her, but she didn't show up. Should we be worried?
Are you asking me that? I haven't seen her since she was on stage. Not like I was paying any attention to her or anything.
Thanks, sweetheart. We won't bother you anymore.
Thanks, Olivia.
Don't mention it.
所以大塔莎现在不知道在
You
哪。
think the guy's taking a shine to Olivia now?
Why should I care? And while we're at it, why do you care?
Me? I don't care at all.
And why do you ask?
What? Stop bugging me.
反正已经有老婆了，你不要在意你的前女友了好吗？
Just one more thing, Toots. Could you perhaps tell us where Mr. Wessler is?
I'm his assistant, not his babysitter. Beaky.
So you don't know?
I have no idea.
Roger that. Thank you.
好吧，所以奥利维亚也不知道他们两个跑去哪。
Whatever you...
I didn't say I ignored it, Marty, but you gotta learn to separate.
Ah, that's a cheap script, Sonny. You know the world doesn't work like that. And you definitely don't work like that.
If you say so. This guy was here before, right?
And there are even more pretty dames all over him. You think they dig his antlers that much?
More like his wallet, Marty.
他身边女人从2个变3个。
There was a time when women were all over us.
Why the past tense, Sonny? I'm still pretty damn hot.
Sure you are, Marty. Keep on dreaming. Never lose hope.
哎，可是不能跟这个不能跟他讲话。
Hello again, Bojack.
Please don't call me that, sir.
You're right. I'm sorry. What's your name again?
Well, if you really must know, I'm Lance, sir.
Okay, Lance. Listen, it's very important.
Oh, please, sir. Don't get me involved in anything. I just want to get my shift over with and go home to sleep. Relax. There won't be a problem. Just answer the questions honestly. If I must, let's give it a try.
Right, kid.
Lance.
Lance. Yeah. So, have you seen Natasha since her performance?
Oh, no. Don't ask me anything about Miss Kitsenko and Mr. Wessler. It could cost me my job or even more. Hey, it's a matter of national security.
It could be.
Yeah, see, it could be. So, if you help, you won't only be helping us, but the crown and the whole city of Clawville. Oh, okay, all right, just stop that chicken shit, will ya? I saw Natasha, yeah. She came down, spoke with someone, then stormed out the front door.
And then what happened?
She came right back in 2 or 3 minutes later, soaked to the bone. She was in a hurry. She went up to her suite, then came back down and left.
And you haven't seen her
I genuinely haven't seen her ever since, sir.
Thanks, Lance. You've been a great help.
I'm happy to hear. So Natasha had left.
Seems so. But she never arrived at the weekend house.
Then?
Then we'll stay with the original plan. We'll gather our thoughts at the office and go over everything we know.
Okay, Bossbird. Lead the way.
所以娜塔莎很慌张的走了，然后不知道发生什么事。
If anyone asks, Lance, We were never...
Sure, sir.
娜塔莎就不知道发生什么事，然后很慌张的走了，然后也没去那个屋子汇合，然后之后就发现黛波拉死在那个屋子里了，好吧，应该就这样了。
We had no choice but to continue the investigation where it started. In that shady little apartment I called home. The only lead was the list Fillmore gave us, with all those imposing names on it. But what could it mean? And why did Natasha keep it secret from us? But most importantly, what did all this have to do with Deborah's death? The trail started to get cold, and so did the air outside. There was something unsettling in the black clouds, hiding all the stars. I prayed that they didn't bring an early snowfall. The night was already painful enough.
So, what are we doing here?
Trying to calm down. I'll have a shot.
Sure you will.
And we're trying to put the pieces together, of course.
And what is next, Boss Bird?
Let's take a look at what we've learned so far.
颜色很好笑，
So,
应该是
how
鸡
did
头
this
吧？
whole case start?
啊，终于进入调查环节了吗？前面讲一大堆干话之后，没有，终于进入正式调查环节。哎，案件怎么开始啊？黑帮情人。这个好吧，一开始是黛波拉嘛，然后这个诡异的威胁是吗？
Threats are meant for Natasha, no doubt about that.
哦，要把线索拼起来哦，就是要把线索拼起来是吧？这个是线索，然后那个，然后再来是人物之类的。然后再来跟单卡片钥匙。
But there was something Natasha didn't speak about.
他隐瞒了爱情，不是？应该不是这个。
Natasha is terrified, and she's in real danger. But she kept this list hidden from us. It seems too important to keep it a secret.
啊，为什么是隐瞒爱情啊？为什么是隐瞒爱情？那个翻译是不是错了？啊？有没有？
But what could we do with this list?
啊，为什么路易斯跟这个有关？坏，为什么这个线索串联突然让我摸不着头绪啊？啊，路易斯跟这个有关？
I know only one person who moves in circles high enough to know where it's from. Lewis. We must ask him if we want to get out of this dead end.
结果又是就是找工具的路易斯哦。
So the card is maybe a dead end. The piece of painting too.
But the list Fillmore gave us...
Exactly. Full of those imposing names. And I only know one person who moves in similar circles.
Lamar!
Yes, Marty. It's Lewis. Exactly.
Of course, it's Lewis. But where do we find the Bunny Man?
Well, since he owns this building, I'm hoping he's here. It's worth a call.
You know his number?
By heart. 555-932. I wrote it down in my notebook as well.
Oh, you are a professional, Boss Bird.
他们这个电话号码就只有6码，超好记。
121.
只有6把电话号码。
What?
I don't know. I'm still not used to us working together again.
Really? I didn't get used to it for 10 years, if that helps.
Only 9, Marty. Only 9. Look, I'm sorry I dragged you into this, Marty.
Ah, don't be. I would have been bored to death, still be on that shooting range.
And Laura, what about her?
She's used to it. Every New Year's the same. You know, since that special...
Don't say it.
A bloody New Year's. Yeah. So Laura's probably at home, waiting for me on the couch, staring into a candle and killing a bottle of wine.
You can get out of this any time. You know that, don't you?
If you start something, finish it, right? Let's just make it through alive, okay? Or Laura will bite off my head. Literally.
I'm on it, partner.
我觉得如果他应该意思说，如果马蒂赶着他老婆生气的话，他老婆真的会把他头咬下来，他老婆应该是被死者吧
furry.
55932是吗？他们这边还在用这种老式电话。
Hey, Lewis, sorry to disturb you again. Could you come over to my place? I have a question for you. It's very important. It's about a case.
A real case? With the chicken police? Of course, Sonny. I'll be over in a few minutes.
Thanks, pal. I owe you one.
One? Just another second.
路易斯超好用工具的，一抠就到，随抠随到，哎，好快，刚挂完电话马上就来了。
Good old rabbit. Thanks, Lewis. Again.
Oh, don't mention it. Besides, it was my big dream to help you with a serious case.
Well, let's hope you can help. What can you tell me about this list, old pal?
Well,
these names. I know half of them personally. Maybe even more.
等下，路易斯这么的大尾啊！路易斯看起来只是只兔子，没想到他认识这么多大尾的上流名人啊
I knew it.
But I have no idea what kind of list this...
here we go.
But these are all members of the upper class. Politicians, business people. Oh my. Even the commander of the Royal Guard.
Damn.
But I really don't know what it means.
So, is it a dead end?
I'm a
Deborah, the girl who came to me tonight.
Yes. She's a very lovely young lady.
Where did you take her after you two left?
Where she asked me to Flowerville.
Flowerville? Rochester Street 37?
Yes, exactly.
Luck.
Did something happen?
Nothing good, Lewis. Nothing good.
哦，所以他就把他刚好送到那个房子里面，结果他就接着被杀了，怎么这么惨啊
This? Oh, my goodness.
I think we have a bingo, gentlemen.
You see, I also have one of these.
A card? Like this?
Yes. It's a membership card to a very exclusive club.
How exclusive?
Very.
That's what I'm talking about.
What does SN mean, Lewis?
It's the Sweltering Nile.
But that's a...
Well, yes, it's a brothel, but it's not like that. It's
Calm down, Lewis. We're not going to tell anybody.
Thank you so much. It is rather embarrassing.
Listen, Lewis, how do we get in?
You want to get in? Well, if you show them this card, they'll surely let you in, but it will be obvious you're not regulars there.
We're used to that.
So, are we going to a luxury brothel?
Correct, Marty. Thanks for the help, Lewis. I owe you one. For the third time today, I think.
哎，所以那个是新的地点哦。自热尼罗河怎么听起来好像是什么高级妓院之类的吧
I don't know what you said to him, but after you finished, he almost immediately van disappeared.
Really? That's suspicious.
Or he had business elsewhere. It's New Year's Eve. Everybody's going somewhere.
I didn't see her after the show, if I'm not mistaken.
What else do you know about her, Lewis?
Oh, not much. What everybody knows, she was a dancer, then a backing singer, then star, and then club owner.
We found out as much already. Do you think she'd fled the Stavonian massacre? That's why the secrecy.
Do you mean the massacre of the royal family? I'd say her accent is a dead giveaway, and her name too, though it's undoubtedly...
So it's possible that she is a part of the royal family?
I don't think so. Nobody could have survived that awful night.
You're probably right.
你不要跟我说她是什么落难公主哦，从另一个国家逃难来这里的公主这样，然后变成一个俱乐部的老板啊。
What should we know about the place, Lewis? Besides what they're dealing in there?
No, it's an elegant and exclusive place. Not everybody visits them for that, you know. Some animals just go for...
I see. I guess it's mostly visited by the upper class.
Mostly, yes. The wealthy who have a taste.
Yes, of course.
Is it true what they say, that it's some kind of hidden stronghold?
The Nile is a proud herald of the coexistence of all the species, yes. But stronghold? I don't think so.
But the place must be an eyesore for the separatists.
Oh, don't worry for the girls, Sonny. They can defend themselves quite well. The separatists wouldn't dare...
Well, we'll see what they have to say about these two old cocks.
That was a little bit...
所以那应该是个高级妓院，然后都是上流名人去的高级妓院这样。
May I ask what you have gotten yourself into? This looks serious.
It's complicated, Lewis, but nothing good.
Ah, is there anything else that I can help?
Maybe there's...
What could this list mean? And what's the connection to Deborah?
I have no idea, Marty, but we'll figure it out.
所以那个是这家高级妓院的那个常客名单啊，高级妓院常客名单这样。
To Marty's delight, we were heading toward the most exclusive brothel in Clawville. The separatists and those opposing the monarchy hated the place, just like they hated everything that supported interracial relations and peaceful coexistence of all species. So the place wasn't just a brothel, it was a symbol. But just like a brothel is not a worthy symbol, Clawville failed to turn out the way it was intended.
Well, here we are. The kingdom of long legs, silky skin, and fluttering lashes.
Calm down, Marty. Watch your blood pressure.
Yeesh. That guy's stare gives me the creep.
I can see.
I've always told myself that birds are weird.
What did you just say?
Huh? What? Me? Nothing.
你也是鸟啊，不是吗？你也不是鸟吗？
Is he a bouncer or a guest? I'd rather not ask.
鸡不是跟鸟差不多吗？
I don't even know. Good gods!
Hey, keep it down, Marty.
I see it now. Of all the...
Yes, it's very furry. Or more like,
这是啥？
Holy fur. You swallowed so hard, the whole place shook.
Are you kidding me? I've never seen anything like this before. Is this even legal?
为什么他们都像国中生一样？为什么都像青春期的国中生啊？
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. Vice?
You really must be joking. Vice in Clawville?
Okay. I was pulling your leg. But still...
Oh, cool down, Marty. Don't even look over there. Remember Laura, your wonderful girlfriend, whom you love more than anything.
You don't need to tell me. All I'm thinking about is her.
With a hatchet in her hand.
More like my nuggets.
不过都是动物的头，好吧？然后这个是蛇，都是动物的头，还蛮神奇的。我该怎么形容这种感觉？
Laura, Laura, Laura.
That's it, Marty. Just slowly turn away from the pictures.
完全被你老婆给宰了吧
Laura, Laura.
That's it.
可是都是动物的头啊，还挺微妙。
That woman. She's familiar.
Do you think it's her? The broad from the Bloody New Year's?
God damn it, Marty. Do you have to say it out loud? It gives me goosebumps.
Chicken bumps, more like.
Anyway, I don't know if it's really her. I always get confused by the exotic ones.
Honestly, it gives me the creeps.
Yeah, me too.
本来不就是鸡吗？
Anyway, she's a very attractive gal, huh? And this photo is real.
You call that?
This is what real art is about, Sonny. It's beautiful and mysterious.
Well, you should have seen the picture on Natasha's wall. Your heart would have skipped a beat for sure.
Wait, what picture?
Nothing. It's...
Hey, you're not getting off that easily.
No, my friend. You have to earn that. I know, Marty.
虽然看起来都是性感照片啊，但是都是动物的头呢，所以感觉有点微妙，感觉挺微
These
妙的。
brides are elegant, just like Laszlo's.
Lewis.
What do you think could be the old rabbit's type? Fluffy tails, furry ears, a raspy tongue?
Oh, for the love of all the gods, stop.
Just think about it.
Please shut up, Marty.
How young is this girl?
This place is cluttered.
Do you think they're forced to do this?
对，突然说恐怖谷的感觉，恐怖谷是太像真人，然后这个是真人接上动物头，突然变成一种很神奇的东西，有没有
Marty, we're not here for that. Just for the information we need.
Yeah, but you know what, Sonny? We're fortunate to be able to choose what we do with our lives, huh?
You are, Marty. You have the chance to work with Santino Featherland. Me, on the other hand.
Aha. She's what I call an exotic.
Well, that's one way to...
Hey, every animal's the most beautiful thing in the world to someone.
Yeah, you're right.
Oof, I don't know about you, but I go weak in the knees for stripes.
Please, Marty, I don't want to know. And I don't care. Keep it to yourself. And let's get out of here quickly.
Can't I even talk to you?
You can. Ask about the weather, or how's my lower back. Those two are even connected if you want to.
Yeah, old fart.
外星物种，说不定是人跟动物的合体的外星物种之类的。马面性癖是有条纹的动物吗？那他老婆该不是老虎吧？他老婆如果是老婆如果是老虎的话，那倒是很符合他性癖之类的。狐媚女士，这挺狐媚的是吧？这是双关吗
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would you be so kind?
With pleasure, ma'am.
The zipper always comes down on my dress. Would you kindly zip it back up?
Can I, Sonny?
What am I, your mother? Do what you want, for God's sake.
狐媚女士，性感狐狸，
Happy to
性感
help,
狐狸姐姐。
Oh, what a gallant young man.
Clucking Lord.
啊，这怎样？这是拉链小游戏哦。怎么这边搞个小游戏啊？滑，是怎样？我不能让那个血压不要太高吗？总之那个量表是啥鬼啊？那个量表是啥鬼？我想问哎。
Oh, thank you, honey.
Marty, ma'am. Marty McChicken.
Thank you, darling Marty. I'm much obliged.
Anytime, ma'am. Anytime.
旁边，我很好奇，旁边刚刚那是什么血压计吗？刚刚那是什么东西
？May I invite you gentlemen for a drink?
No, thank you. We're in a hurry.
Oh.
塔蒂，家里已经有老婆在等你哦，想要把你的头咬下来啊！
I think she must be the
Bravo, Mr.
Why'd you have to be like that all the time?
Well, sometimes I seriously can't decide if you've become totally stupid over the years.
Well, you know, that's a good...
That's exactly what I mean.
他们都是人的身体啊！哎，他那个接待员是斑马。
My name is Day-Night Diamond. Welcome to the sweltering Nile, gentlemen.
Miss Diamond, I'm Sonny, and this is my partner, Marty.
If I may, miss, you have a beautiful name and exceptionally wonderful stripes.
马蒂喜欢条纹的，好吧
Marty, not now.
Oh, Thank you very much.
Please excuse him. He doesn't visit places like this very often.
Oh, nothing to worry about, gentlemen. There's a first time for everyone.
You're absolutely...
We're just interested in a certain lady called Deborah.
Deborah? We don't have any employees by that name right now, but if you want, any of our girls would love to be Deborah for a night.
看到条纹就发昏。
No. Excuse me, you misunderstand. She doesn't work here.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
It's kind of confusing, but let me try to explain.
Please, I'm at your service. I'll gladly answer any of your questions.
You hear that, Sonny? Any questions?
Shut up, Marty.
哦，所以可以问他一些对话是吧？
If you have...
Oh, you've noticed we're cops.
Please don't take this the wrong way, but it was evident the moment you turned up.
Should we take that as a compliment?
If you'd like.
所以他只会看出他们是警察，好吧？没意义了，都看得出他们是警察。
I wouldn't want to offend you. Far from it.
是秀个警徽再
It's
说。
evident you're from the police.
Is it that obvious?
No, it isn't. But, you know, here in the Nile, we have a keen eye for this kind of thing.
Right. I understand, man.
结果这个警徽一点用都没有啊
Do！ you know a gentleman named Louis C. Hayworth?
Of course I do. Mr. Hayworth is a regular guest at our...
I see. How regular, if I may ask?
你为什么还问路易斯多久来一次？你干嘛问人家的私事啊？
I can't give you any information about that. House policy.
We have that too. It's called the law, ma'am.
If you have any questions of that nature, please come back with a warrant.
Touche.
他们还有那个职业道德，不会泄露客人隐私是吧？
Does this list mean anything to you?
This? I'm not sure. No,
Don't you see some familiar names on there?
I do, but everybody knows those animals. Personally, I have no contact with...
I see. Oh, thank you.
所以他也不知道这个名单是啥。
Look, she gave this to us. The girl named Deborah, the one with...
I see.
Do you know what this is?
Of course. It's a membership card.
Was this person a regular here?
If this belonged to her, then yes. I can check for you. Please, the ladies will entertain you while you wait. I'll be right back.
Thank you. Much obliged.
哎，我还没问完就走了。他去调查那张卡片了，我还没问完他就直接走了。
May I invite you?
No, thank you. Is he a bounce? Beauty. A fine...
所以这个斑马大姐就走了，好吧？
I apologize for the wait. Please, come with me.
So you were successful?
My mistress, Madame Zavas, would like to meet you.
You mean that, Madame Savas?
As far as I know, there's only one of her, so...
Please, miss, take us to her.
With pleasure.
哎，是要去见这
Madame
里的老板。
Zavas was a legend in Clawville. Her name was known all over the wilderness. She's an avid royalist, former member of the Council of 12, spy master, assassin, businesswoman, and courtesan. To be honest, I didn't even know she was still alive. She's no spring chicken, that's for sure. She could also be my mother, or maybe my grandmother. First Ibn Wessler, now her. Honestly, tonight it wouldn't surprise me if His Majesty Hector III didn't grace me with his presence.
所以他这边也是哦，所以这个鳄鱼是这边的老板哦，而且看起来是个经验老道的老奶奶。
Interesting pieces.
Do you think so? It's the art of my people.
Crocodiles?
There are many kinds of crocodile in the wilderness, Mr. Featherland.
Hence the name, the Sweltering Nile.
It's a river, Mr. Featherland. My ancestors lived by this river a long time ago.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Beautiful pieces for...
这是年轻的，这是他年轻的照片吗？鳄鱼头哦，好。
What a painting! Congratulations, ma'am.
Marty.
Yes. It's beautiful indeed. It's more than 40 years old. You know, I was considered pretty then.
Oh, don't say that. You still look great, ma'am.
Thank you. It feels good, but no. There's no need for lies. Those days are long gone. Every age has its truth and its beauty. For me, beauty is not in the looks.
I agree, ma'am.
Yes, this is the Zavos from the legends. Beautiful and deadly.
对，这是个40年前的照片了。
There are books here on...
Oh. 这些看起来是一些小说吗？
There are books here.
开启动物心智的钥匙。
There are books.
接近12点钟。
Is that the time already?
Have you noticed your clock's not working?
How observant you are. That clock isn't meant to show the time. It's a decoration.
It's beautiful.
Indeed.
这个时间不知道什么意思吗？刚好就是停在那个时间，然后这个时间不知道什么意义，就是。
So she is the legendary man. Let me introduce myself properly, ma'am.
Mr. Santino, I know who you are. And I also know your partner. The legend of the chicken police is always one step ahead.
Thank you. That's flattering.
May I ask what you are looking for exactly?
You know, that's an interesting question. The card we've shown your lovely colleague
belongs to an old friend of ours, whom we haven't seen for a long time.
And the name?
Unfortunately, no, Mr. Santino. That's confidential information. In my line of work, discretion is everything.
Well, you know, in our line of work, the law is above everything.
Oh, do you think so? I could tell you what your colleagues think is also above everything. But, as I said, discretion.
Look, ma'am, we don't want to impose. We're conducting a private investigation, which started off as harmless, but now it's murder.
That sounds serious.
It is serious. That's why we'd be grateful for your help.
In that case, I'm at your service. Ask your questions, and I'm going to answer to the best of my knowledge. As long as you're not wading through muddy waters.
我觉得如果他想的话，的确是可以啦。就如果他真的想的话，应该是的确可以一口吃下他们。要的想的话，应该是可以哦。
Fortunately, I swim very well for a chicken.
I swim well too.
哦，所以总算可以问到关键了嘛？那张卡到底是谁的？
This place isn't just our home with the girls. It's a sanctuary.
Really? How?
It symbolizes why the city was founded almost 1,000 years ago. Unity, love, freedom.
Interbreeding?
That too, yes. Do you have a problem with...
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't. My girlfriend's a predator.
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
对啊，我是很好奇他们跨种族繁衍到底是怎么繁衍的。如果两个是不同的动物，到底生出来的小孩会是什么东西？会变成混血动物吗？我是真的挺好奇这一点的啦。
Tell me, have you ever seen this list?
I have.
Am I right to assume it has something to do with the sweltering Nile?
It does, yes. But I can't tell you more about it. No.
Discretion is key.
Absolute.
所以他知道这个名单是啥，但是他不会透露任何消息，是吧？
Louis Hayworth is a good friend of mine.
You wouldn't believe our clientele. You would be shocked.
No doubt. Louis, does he come here often?
有可能吧。所以可能头是其中任何一个，可能头是会是爸爸妈妈的，但是身体都是人的身体这样子。哇，这个种族繁衍倒是挺神奇的啦。也就是说， 假如说那个老虎跟鸡在一起，然后生出来的有可能就是老虎或鸡。这个倒是挺神奇啊，不过我就觉得这个比较有可能吧。
Not so.
Thank you for the vague answer, ma'am.
The mystery is thrilling. The thrill is life itself.
That was beautiful, ma'am.
为什么一直要问那个路易斯到底多常来？你为什么一直想要挖人家的私事啊？
As I was saying, it belongs to us. Only our most valuable guests have one of these. And our employees, of course.
The employees, too. Good to know. Can you tell me if this card belonged to a guest or an employee?
No.
I thought so. Yes, thank you.
啊，所以这个卡有可能是，这个只知道这张卡有可能是最高级，这只知道是最高级别的卡，有可能是客人的，但也有可能是员工的。
Do you know Natasha Katsenko personally?
Yes, I do.
Tell me about her.
Warm-hearted, protective, quick-tempered, fierce. Yes, fierce.
Thank you. Very useful.
So, gentlemen.
Let's see.
哦，所以就是进入盘问阶段是吗？那话说这游戏我觉得这游戏真的比较像是那个，这游戏可以互动的地方比较少啊，大多只有在盘问吧，或者一些互动小游戏这样，但几乎都在看剧情。
Deceit is everything to Zavos. She used to be a spy, so I'm going to take her every word with a grain of salt. Who's behind the legend, Miss Zavos? Who are you, really?
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Featherland. And because I've been taught, I know how to survive. I always was what I had to be.
And you managed to dodge my question. Clever.
Well, you see, this is one of the typical elements of survival. The way of dodging a delicate question and still making the questioner believe he got the answer. But you're too cunning and experienced, aren't you?
I'm trying to maintain appearances, ma'am.
You should. Appearances, most of the time, are stronger and more dangerous than the...
迷惑，生存至上。我完全不知道这个要问什么啊！我要怎么凭这个印象，然后去学每个对话啊？反正都是猜哪一个才是对的嘛。
Tell me, were you really the king's spy?
If that's such an open secret, then I haven't been doing my job very well, isn't that right? Yes, I was a spy. But that's such a blunt way of putting it. I always say I used to undertake confidential, generally political assignments of a delicate nature for the...
Put that way, it sounds rather romantic.
Don't believe the cheap fiction, Mr. Featherland. Espionage is anything but romantic.
I believe you, madam.
If you must know, I only did it because I believed I could protect those that I serve. Weapons have only one use in this world. To keep the peace. Yes. I always thought about myself and my craft that way.
Thank you for your honesty, ma'am.
对，他曾经算是当过间谍是吧？戒备心强。对，我这是到底要问啥？
What is the sweltering Nile? Is it really just a luxury brothel?
First of all, it's what it looks like. Luxurious relaxation with luxurious ladies and gentlemen. For wealthy ladies and gentlemen with luxurious needs.
And under the surface?
If you're insinuating that my girls are kind of spies, you're on the wrong track. On a very wrong track.
Don't they have confidential information on almost all the wealthy bachelors of Clawville?
Bachelors? Don't be naive. Almost exclusively married men visit here.
Well, then my question is even more valid.
这个不是更糟糕吗？如果是已婚男士，不是更糟糕吗？
Of course, they know much. Many visit here who don't care about sex, Mr. Featherland. some come here to talk. And meanwhile, they inadvertently say a lot about themselves.
Which makes them easy targets for blackmail, right?
It could, yes. But even the assumption is offensive.
好吧，这个扣分，这个选项会扣分，我哪知道啊？
If I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess right, I won't lie to you. Then, I will tell you you were right.
Good. Let's see. The answer to my question, Natasha Katsenko.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about you is right.
It couldn't have been easier. There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind. Plus, we found the card on Deborah, who was her best friend and confidant. So she was either trying to hide it or destroy it forever, so no one could find out the truth. Am I right so far?
所以这个卡是娜塔莎卡，意思应该说娜塔莎以前在这里工作过吧？对，娜塔莎其实以前在这里工作过这样的，但后来她跑去俱乐部变成俱乐部老板了，但她不想让这件事被其他人知道这样。
Indeed, Mr. Featherland.
So if I'm not mistaken, Natasha used to work for you before she met Ibn Wessler. He fell in love with her, gave her a job at the Millions Club. The rest is history.
You have talent, Mr. Featherland. I'm really sorry you're not working for the government.
I am working for the government. I'm a cop.
Are you sure, Mr. Featherland?
Touché.
Indeed. Natasha used to work here. We can put it that way, but you know, this isn't just a workplace. She also lived here.
Right. That puts everything in a different light. Savas is a true survivor, always was. And she's proud of that, even to this day. Maybe I can get her to trust me if I play to this part of her.
哦，所以这个可能就是娜塔莎的那个东西这样的。
You tried to protect her. From what?
Natasha came to me penniless, cold to the bone, and wounded. She was only 17 years old. Even if she were my enemy, I would have taken her in until she recovered.
Haven't you seen any opportunities for profit? Or were you guided by pure animal goodness?
Is that so hard for you to believe?
I think that worldly women like you try to turn every position to their advantage. I hope I don't offend.
On the contrary. But no. I didn't see any opportunities in a girl who could barely speak our language, who was starving and wounded and obviously running from something.
You knew you were taking a risk, yet you still took her in. Why?
I don't know, Mr. Featherland. These things can't always be rationally explained. Not even when I've lived my whole life based on reason, on logic, almost every step calculated.
So Natasha came and turned your whole life upside down. She's like that.
It's in her nature, yes. Poor thing can't help it. She's like a tornado. She usually takes everything with her.
That's quite an apt metaphor. But I have to agree.
Did she sweep you away, too?
I don't know yet, madam. I'm clinging firmly to the ground.
所以娜塔莎这里工作过，然后当时是这个蔡华斯不能收留她，意思是吧？
Do you know where Natasha came from? Before Clawville?
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners, Mr. Featherland. She's from Stovos, and she belonged to the upper class of Stovonian social circles.
That's all you know about her. An ex-spy like you must have checked up on her new protege's past.
That's the most exciting thing. Yes, I have. Multiple times putting my most treasured connections to good use. But nobody found anything. Natasha's trail could only be traced back to the Stovonian border. What happened in that country, no one knows.
It's rather curious, don't you think?
It is, Mr. Featherland, yes. Curious. That's why I've always been rather fond of Natasha.
Did it touch you deeply when she...
Indeed, it did.
Zavas is protective. It seems she's dedicating her whole life to her proteges. If I concentrate on that, maybe she'll open up to me.
对他连他也不知道到底娜塔莎，所以他连也查不出来娜塔莎的真实身份是吧？所以可能跟他以前，我就觉得娜塔莎可能是皇室成员是吗？结果最后就跑来这个国，为了避祸就跑来这个国家。
Why did you let her leave with Wessler?
What else could I have done? Wessler is a handsome, rich, powerful animal, and Natasha fell in love with him. If anything, I know you can't stand in the way of a woman in love. There's nothing more dangerous, Mr. Feather.
I've been in this job for more than 20 years, but I haven't heard that one before.
You see? You learn something new every day if you have an open mind.
对，结果还扣分，这个结果还扣分啊！
When was the last time you saw her, Madame Zeva?
Maybe around 2 months ago. There was a ball, attended by Ibn Wessler, his beautiful mate Natasha, and myself.
Was she herself? Did you feel like she was afraid or worried about something?
On the contrary, she was unrestrained, free, radiant. She was in love. Yes, in her own unique way.
What do you mean?
You know Natasha loves on a different level than most Clawville women. Or most women in the wilderness, in fact. Maybe it's because of the Stovonian origins.
So you didn't notice anything strange about her?
Well, if anything could be called strange, it was that I saw a woman positively floating above the ground, who previously used to stand on it with 2 feet.
I see. Thank you, madam. How did you feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave?
Honestly, I was very hurt. I loved her as a daughter. How would you have felt?
I couldn't say.
And I still couldn't stop her, and you know why?
Of course I do. Because you loved her.
You've been in my shoes before, am I right, detective? Yes.
This isn't about me, madam. Please stop changing.
I have felt betrayed on a
这是
certain
嫁女儿的感觉吗？
and
是
offended.
传说中嫁女儿的感觉，女儿要跟着别的男人跑了，然后阻
Even
止不了
amongst
他
all
这
my
样。
friends.
Were you disappointed in her?
Only in myself, Mr. Featherland. But I have a hunch you know this feeling.
Yes, you're right. Well, thank you for your time, madam.
Anytime, detective.
他那个评价好
Please,
像不影响剧情就
gentlemen,
算了。
wait here a moment. I would like to show you something that could help you.
Oh, that's excellent news. Thank you. We will wait.
Do you trust her?
Not in the slightest. Even her smile is fake. This woman wallowed in other animals' secrets until she became one too.
That's exactly...
Anyway, now that we're here, we can take a better look around.
Just what I was thinking.
不过至少知道娜塔莎以前在那边工作过吧？她以前在那边工作过，然后最后跟着伊本离开了是吧？
These books are here for a reason. These books are here.
这个是密码吗？对，它是个密码吗？但好像没啥特别的。
Yes.
跟这个钟有关。哎，这个钟是可以转的。这可以转的钟哎。
Nothing interesting.
因为我要从这些书。
These books are here for.
49年。我要从这些书找到转时钟的线索吗？
These books are.
猫头鹰不眨眼。哪 吧？49分吗？应该这个书应该跟时钟有关吧？那我就看不出来那个分针跟时针要怎么转。
These books are...
啊？7点49分吗？有种数字是7跟49分，7点49分是。真的7点49分。
A hidden door. Who'd have thought?
She is a legendary ex-spy.
Well, this is something I've never understood. Why isn't a key good enough? I mean, you can take that with you, but riddles can be solved by...
I don't think many animals get to be in this room, Marty. And the other thing...
Maybe she wanted us to find it.
Exactly what I'm thinking. Who knows? Anyway, we're going in.
哦，就是书上有的那个时间啦，书上的数字在转这个时钟是吧？所以这个钟是个暗门的那个暗门的开关哦。
The other must have been for show. Marty, this is the reality.
A former spy.
Still, if anyone knows how to mask her real face, it's her.
Wait, you think this is who she really is? Cold, dark, and tiny.
And full of secrets.
我就这样直接闯进别人的那个暗门里，就直接这样闯进来了啦。看一下，这是墙壁，先看一下照片好了。这是他的那个鳄鱼好朋友。
So the rumors are true.
Military intelligence. This dame's really something. I'm starting to think the whole brothel is just a cut.
Makes sense. You think she's still working for Royal Intelligence?
Well, based on what she told us, she's a committed royalist. So I imagine she does. If we fly too close to the sun, we burn our wings.
Hector III, our great and fair king.
I feel sorry for the poor fox, to be honest.
I don't. He has it pretty good.
Would you like to live your life as a puppet? Everything you do, carefully planned. Your rule and authority, the whole thing, just for show.
他算是个虚位的元首是吗？这是虚位元首的概念，但是权力都是其他人掌控这样。
Even if he is just a puppet, Clawville needs a king. He gives strength and hope to many animals.
I guess.
所以这个城市的皇室有点像是日本那样子吗？就像是日本的皇室这样子，没有实质权力，但就是一个象征这样的。
We shouldn't cross the king.
算是个象征类型的皇室吧。打字机。
Somebody started typing a letter but left it unfinished.
What does it say?
Number 2947222. Report about separatist group movements.
Damn it. Don't even read that.
What? Why not?
I don't know about you, but I don't want to get caught up in the royalist-separatist conflict. What you don't know can't hurt you, right?
I can't even recognize you, boss. Where did you put your sense of adventure?
那是君主立宪制吧，就是真正的权力是放给其他那个政治团体，然后那个王室成员就算是个架空的一个象征性的东西这样。
My sense of adventure has retired. Leave it alone.
对，这是那个什么报告是吗？给皇室的报告。
Just forget it's here, Sonny. This has got to be it, Marty. Look at the missing page.
Oh, gods. And look at the names.
Yeah, the ladies and their guests.
哦，所以那个名单是从这一页上撕下来的。那个名单就是这一页撕下来的啊。
Damn.
What this means, Marty, is that the most influential people in the city had been Natasha's patrons. Some even from the royal family.
This book could destabilize Clawville.
At least the Clawville we currently know.
You think this is behind everything? Somebody's blackmailing Natasha?
That could easily be the case. But something still doesn't fit. That piece of a painting.
Sonny?
If there's even a small chance...
Sonny.
What?
There's another familiar name here.
What are you talking about?
啥？
Clucking hell, Sonny. Molly?
哦，原来茉莉以前也在这边打工过呢，是吗？当你的老婆茉莉也在这边打工过。
She was working here too.
It's probably someone else with the same...
So that's why Natasha told me they'd known each other for a long time.
Look, boss.
I can't believe it. All those stories about her past.
被背叛的感觉吗？心碎的感觉。桑尼以前完全不知道。这怎么突然越变越复杂？
Listen, Boss Bird. Molly loved you, right? Isn't that what matters?
然后你发现你的老婆好像以前在这里打工过，你的心都会碎，是不是？反正不过那都是过去式啦。那个不都已经是过去了吗？何必呢？而且你老婆早就已经跑掉了。
Marty, please shut your fucking beak right now, or I'll shut it for you.
Okay, boss. I'm sorry, but...
Just shut the cluck up.
We've caught them sneaking around, Miss Diamond, you see?
哎，怎么这么快就回来了？我还没调查完呢呀！
I see, madam.
哎，太快了吧，小姐，放下你的枪，放下你的枪。
Oh, back off, ladies.
比谁的枪哪个大是不是？散弹枪跟那个手枪哪一个比较大啊？
There's no need for this. We don't want trouble.
No, maybe you don't. Unfortunately, trouble has found you, gentlemen.
你想比谁的枪比较大吗？
Madam Zavas, we needed to know the connection. What this place has to do with Natasha. And my wife.
Filthy cops? He's talking gibberish. May I shoot him?
No, not yet, Miss Diamond.
I'd be very sorry to put holes in your lovely striped skin, but believe me, baby, I will. I've always wanted to know if diamonds are bulletproof.
Please, madam. It'll all be over in a second.
那个突然变得刺激了起来。玛丽随身都是带着她那个散弹枪的，有没有？他妈射死那些臭条子！来，我要让你的那个条纹上面沾上几个斑点。
No, we have received different orders, Miss Diamond. Stand down.
Oh, I see. The pony does tricks on command. Well, I'm not surprised.
That's enough, Marty. You knew who she was, didn't you? What she meant to me.
Well, Mr. Featherland. Aren't you interested in your case anymore? No? All it took was a name from your past, and your professionalism drowned in the mud.
Stop playing games with me, Zavas. What does all this have to do with Molly?
Nothing at all. No, she was just a little bird among the many who sought refuge here.
You forced her into this.
You'd love to hear that, but until she met you, she was one of us.
You clucking...
Sonny, no!
Huh?
I think I was dreaming. But it wasn't the kind of dream you'd want to remember. Dark and painful. Then the suffocating smoke woke me. It wasn't fried eggs, that's for sure. Where was I? What happened? That treacherous crocodile. Then I saw Marty, who looked as horrible as I felt. Well, I've always wanted a romantic sea voyage.
结果你们变烤鸡了吗？
God damn it! I knew I shouldn't have gone along with this.
就他要把他们做成火烤烤鸡啊！
Marty, I told you you could get out any time.
And you knew damn well that I wouldn't. That I would never leave you in deep shit once I've joined you. You knew it, and you still asked me to do it.
好基友哦，这才是真正的好基友啊！有麻烦我怎么放得下你，对不对？然后一起变烤鸡啊！
Marty, listen.
You're a selfish bastard, Sonny, and you drag everyone around you down with you. How long was it till retirement? 120 days?
121.
But you just couldn't sit still on your ass, could you? Well, take a good look around, boss bird. This is you. And this is what follows you. Just this clucking misery.
Marty.
And feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, you're great at that. I can't believe this shit. We're gonna die here on a goddamn blazing ship like roast chicken. Well, it's dramatic at least, just like you like it.
烤鸡有变烤鸡。
Marty.
What?
I've almost managed to untie the knot. But if you keep thrashing around like that, we're really gonna die.
Ah, for cluck's sake. Fine. Work your magic. Until then, I'm gonna say all the prayers I know.
You better.
哎，绳子，梯子，那怎么办？哈，这个我要怎么解啦？屁啦！这是什么东西？对。哎，我要画线是不是？
So what now?
Now we run and swim.
I can't swim.
Well, you better learn fast or you'll die. I'm not gonna drag your fat ass to the shore if that's what you're hoping.
I shouldn't have brought this many guns with me.
Throw them away then.
Never.
Then they'll drag you down into the deep. I don't care. I always thought your gun mania would be your undoing.
哦，他动不啊？
Cluck you, Sonny.
We have to survive this.
Well, after you, boss bird.
哇！结果结果那个鳄鱼大姐，
Furry
结果那鳄鱼大姐
fucking
把他
clucking
打回之后
guards.
放到船上，然后把它变烤鸡哦，这么大费周章哦。
Yeah.
Listen, Marty.
What?
What you said on the ship.
What about it?
You were right. I knew this would happen. Or something like it. I dragged you into this deliberately. Because I'm not enough on my own.
Sonny, cut the crap.
No, I'm serious. I knew I couldn't do this alone. I needed you to look out for me.
一翅之力，真的很会翻双关，因为真的是基友，真的算是基友啊。
I don't need this, all right? Stop playing the wounded soul. I don't fucking care.
基友，我需要你啊，fucking care.
Fair enough. You're right.
Hell, good.
是因为太那个了吗？哎，船沉了，这个船也太快沉了吧
You know, I have a feeling this night's just getting started.
We were almost finished.
Yeah.
You don't want to quit, do you?
No, Sonny, I don't.
自动屏蔽，毕竟他会把那个脏话自动屏蔽掉吧？擦屁股。
Thanks, partner.
Yeah.
That was a close call.
哎，不过这小姐太大费周章了吧？把他们打坏不是把他们直接杀掉，而是把他们放在船上，然后用火烤，他还真大费周章啊！哎，这个船长在这啊。
Cluck me. That's old Captain Marsh. I thought he died 50 years ago. You've seen better days, too. Clawville. You tried it again. But I'm still up. I'm glad you made it, partner. You can swim after all.
Yeah. Or the river spat me out.
Well, what about your guns? Did you throw them away?
Hell no. Where they go, I go. And where I go, they're coming with me no matter what.
将机枪合一，啥鬼？
I'm seriously amazed you're still alive.
Yeah, sure.
就带着那把枪游泳哦。
Well, anyway, I'm glad we both made it.
Yeah, thanks. I must admit you were pretty dope with that rope. But
still, cluck me. Am I right?
without you, we wouldn't even be in this mess. So if you weren't successful with the rope, I would have strangled you before we both burnt to death.
Nice thought. But your hands were tied, so...
Sonny.
Okay, you're right. And now we'll have to see where this shitstorm ends.
Yeah, I know.
Burning us, along with the ship. That's pretty dramatic.
You stepped in big dung, that's for sure. Do you think Wessler and the crocodile are in it together?
I get the feeling that whoever hit us wasn't a pretty gal.
Yeah, figures.
这个算是陷阱啊，但是也不太像。
What now?
Well, we'll get ourselves together.
Sure.
Where are we anyway?
Well, we couldn't have drifted too far.
Well, let's find out and get the cluck out of here.
Good idea. I think I must have hit my head pretty badly.
Say, isn't that Captain Marsh?
You see him too? Oh, thank the God.
Ho, 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 lads. What the hairy devil are you doing out here? Isn't it a bit cold for us?
It was warm on the ship, at least while it was burning.
I bet it was.
Hey, Captain, how's it hanging?
It's hanging all right. Arr. What about you lovers? What was all that ruckus, eh?
Oh, I think someone tried to kill us, Captain. Again.
Come on, Boise. There's nothing new there.
Yeah, old rust can't be scraped away.
Did you see anything, Captain?
Arr, of course I have. A burning ship. Then two cocks suddenly learned to fly, and even swim, by gad. Oh, what?
You haven't changed a bit, old man.
Sure I haven't. I'm steady, like the Sea of Clawville.
Yeah, except that Clawville doesn't have a...
Of course it does, laddie. Just not here in Clawville.
Okay, that's too much for me. But seriously, have you seen anything?
Arr, of course I have.
对，重点应该是要问他发生什么事吧？到底刚刚发生什么事？
Tell me, Captain, do you hang out here all the time?
This behind me is me ship, lads. Or at least, it's a ship I'm living in at the moment.
And what do you do?
I stand here and watch the sea.
The sea? You mean the River Time?
River? Arr, that was a good one, boy.
Okay.
他以为这个是海，他是真的，他觉得这个河就是他的海这样子。哦，好好。
Black car stopped not far from here. A rich-looking car.
Yeah? What else?
Two big lads stepped out of it. One of them was looking like some kind of cow. The other was a cat, a big cat. They were fancy looking at the ship. I don't blame them. It's not something you see every day. I swear on all the saints of the sea. Arr.
Just a wild guess. Was it a ram and a bobcat?
Arr, exactly. Are you friends of theirs?
哦，那是一本手下，那个不就是一本手下吗？那一本手下跟那个鳄鱼夫人有串通好是吧？
Well, an acquaintance. It's the bouncer of the Tsar Club and the goon that was hanging around Ibn.
Plumey gods. Zavas answers to Ibn too. Or at least they're connected.
Yeah.
Oh, arr. That sounds exciting.
Easy, old-timer. This Ram fella, what did he do after watching us?
Arr, nothing at all, laddie. When that lovely ship started to sink, they got into their pretty car and got away like bats out of hell.
So they didn't see us swimming to shore?
I wouldn't know that.
What now?
I don't know. We can't go to the station, that's for sure.
We agree on that.
I think I broke a rib.
My sight's getting blurry.
Pluck me. You know what this means?
Oh, no. I'd rather go blind than go to Bubo's.
We have to, pal.
I'm not your pal. Especially after tonight.
Come on. We got no choice.
Well, we survived the burning ship. I guess we'll survive the madman too.
Don't be so optimistic.
他要去别的地方了是吗？他们不能回警察局，他们已经被一本盯上了。
Do you know anything about the place called the Sweltering Nile?
Of course I do, me boys. But they don't really tolerate folks like me there.
Not surprised. Have you heard anything unusual about it?
Sure I have. They have the most beautiful wenches there, laddie. Like sirens of the sea. And they're willing to do anything for you. If only I were a spring chicken like ye are, I'd be already running over there.
Well, actually, Captain, that's where we came from.
On a burning ship? Bloody hell. You know how to live, lads.
We're doing our best, Captain.
Hey, you be.
去那边差点变成烤鸡。
Have you heard the name Madame Zavas?
When I was young like ye, they were talking about a gorgeous crocodile with that name. Aye, beautiful and deadly. Just how I like...
Me too.
It's her, yeah. Less beautiful now, but just as deadly.
She has something to do with the...
You're quite the...
So I've been told.
But seriously, I don't want to make it.
哦，对，接下来可以去公寓，接下来只能去公寓了是吧？没有其他地点可以去了。前面节奏有点慢，后面剧情节奏就变快了。
Bubo used to work at the PD as a coroner and pathologist. Then a couple of limbs and organs went missing, and the morphine stock suspiciously depleted, so the force said goodbye to him. He then set up a private practice, but lost his license pretty quick. Now he's doing something that vaguely resembles medicine, fixing up gangsters and bent coppers. Or pigeons like us. I hadn't seen the doc since he had to pick a dozen pellets out of my drumstick. Thanks, Marty.
Well, well. Look who the cat dragged in. The one and only chicken coppers in the rotting flesh.
那布波以前是法医，但是后来被警察局赶了出去之后，就变成那个无照医师了，变成秘医之类的。
Good evening to you too, old owl.
Has he shot you again?
Not yet.
Ha, it is to laugh. I just need a strong painkiller. And since we're already here, some information too.
Well, then I hope your pockets are full.
We just crawled out of the river. So if it's all right with you, I can pay with a pocket full of mud.
Well, I owe you one anyway.
One? Don't make me laugh, Bubo. You're indebted to us for the rest of your life.
Okay. Tell me what's wrong and do it fast. It's a busy night. On New Year's Eve, animals love to shoot or even eat each other.
Tell me about it. Tonight's starting to remind me of the bloody New Year's Eve.
Or worse.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Did you come here to cry me a river? Spit it out. Then get your wobbly waddles out of here.
Charming as ever, old bird.
哦，好吧，那我今天就刚好玩到这里好了，就刚好来到新地点这样子。然后，明天我再从这边开始啊。对，这边剧情已经变得比较紧凑一些了，前面铺陈比较久，后来发现尸体之后，剧情就变得比较紧凑了。对啊，那今天就谢谢大家，我明天再继续啊。我当然下礼拜就可以把这个玩完，然后就接着那个玩梦境档案了嘛。对，应该就可以接着再继续玩那个梦境档案了这样。对啊，那今天就谢谢大家，我就今天就直接先玩到这好了。对啊，那就谢谢大家，拜拜。